What's happening?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Parking Lot Parables, episode 14.
14. We keeping it going. Man, we're so excited, to do another episode. Like we said, we gonna keep on doing it no matter what. So every week, stay tuned for Parking Lot Parables, man.
For sure. So we hope everybody's had a great week so far.
Oh yeah, man.
As y'all know, anybody who kept up with the live we put out the other day, we went on a little trip.
Oh yes, much needed trip.
Yeah, and it was very refreshing. It was refreshing.
Oh yeah.
We went to a church called was it Crossover?
Crossroads. Speaking of Crossroads, I got one that
Crossover.
Yeah, Crossover. Yeah, because I was thinking basketball. Yeah, it was Crossover.
There is
church.
a church here called Crossroads though.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Well, this church was called Crossover though.
Yeah.
Really dope.
Oh yeah, man.
Really
everything was dope.
Yeah, man. Great people, real welcoming environment.
Oh yeah. Definitely got to go back again.
So yeah, it was really dope. I suggest anybody, if you ever in the Tampa area.
Oh yeah, check them out.
For sure.
Yes sir.
For sure. So what are we talking about today, bro?
So today we're talking about being generous. So a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions, a lot of different thoughts about giving. Whether it's people in the church giving an offering, just out and about, just giving to others. And we're going to just discuss on, generosity and how it affects us and, how, we should treat giving,
Okay, so, let's see, where do you want to start at?
So, pretty much, why do you give personally, bro? What's your why for giving?
Be quite honest, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I could say.
Yeah.
I can say yes. It's how I was raised to give. Or I can say because the Bible tells me so.
Yeah.
But come back to me, bro.
All right. I will. I'll go ahead and tell you. Cause man, I am a giver. Like you said, I've been raised to give. I've watched my parents give to different people. And it wasn't until I was started to be more independent that I saw the results of what giving does. Man, I would give different people stuff, and I would see a return on it, bruh. And I'm not saying I give because I will get back, but I give because I desire to see others do well too. We've all been in some type of trench or something. And it's always good to help someone out. I always just have that heart to help people. And we're just going to, talk about, giving, and you know what? Every thing you give, it can be more than just monetary giving,
Yeah.
You can give your time, all that type of stuff. But yeah, that's my why of giving, just want to help others. And like I said before, it can be something simple as helping someone move. Just doing your part to lift someone up, encouraging, that's giving.
Yeah.
So
you're right. You're right. Yeah. I mean, I think there is a part of me that does like to, help people.
Yeah.
And I think it, no matter if it's you see somebody fall, you help them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
And
you know what? Even in giving, you have to use wisdom. Because there are people out there that just want to take advantage of you. I know a bunch of instances where people were only hitting me up because they knew I had it. And I had to really say no, and when you're a giver, it is hard to say no sometimes. But I learned that, you got to take care of you first as well.
Yeah.
I know when we were at Crossover, they talked about 3 different types of giving. They were talking about how to strategically give, how to what was the other two? Because it was strategically give, it was sacrificially giving, and I forgot the other one. I know it's in my notes somewhere. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, spontaneously giving. So pretty much that's just like the spur moment on giving. You know, like if you see a homeless person and you give them whatever. And you know what, bruh? I ain't gonna lie, I've been convicted when I didn't give.
To in what type of situation?
It was and actually, bruh, it was when we shot the Butterflies video. When the old buddy came up and was like, "Hey, can I get a couple of dollars?" And I was like, you know, we were all in the mindset of like, bruh, he finna go spend this somewhere, some beer or try to get some smokes. And I'm starting to learn that when you give, it doesn't matter what the person does with it. Like God really was on my heart, like he probably needed that, you know. But you know, I'm just learning to be wise and truly hear the voice of God and giving, whether it's my time, giving my opinion, but you know, just being wise in, you know, how I give or what I give, and the quality of how I give. You know, even the attitude of how you give. Cause man, I know if you give something to me all funky, I don't want it. So, you know, even those little aspects we gotta look at when
if it was food, I'd be like, I'm right there with you. But if it's money, I'm still gonna take that money.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? There's a lot of people that will give to you and have some type of strings attached. They'll try to hover over your head or different stuff like that. I'm to the point. I'm no longer letting that stuff bother me. And I forgot who told me this, but they said like never give what you will miss. You know, like even just lending people money, you know, if you gonna miss it, don't give it. Like it's really about a heart thing, man. You know. But yeah, man, you just I'm learning every day to learn how to be generous. Even working, how to give my time. Cause you can be stretched out, man, and when you ripping and running, trying to help everyone out, it gets taxing. But you know, God will give you strength. As long as you have the right heart, right attitude towards, you know, what you want to do in life, He'll help you to give.
I got a lot to learn about giving.
Yeah.
Tell you a story.
All right.
Okay, so we was in Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
and my brother, like my brother has. I feel like he be a little too generous, be giving to some of these homeless people because these homeless people be wild.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave his homeless dude. We came out of a gas station. Dude was asking me, "Man, can I get some food for money?" Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave him some money. This dude went straight in the gas station and bought a beer or a pack of cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, my mom had to stop me because I was about to go back in that store and get that money back.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Like so. I ain't gonna lie. I'll just be honest. Like I gotta. Yeah. I know. Like what I should. I don't know. I got a lot of ground to cover when it comes to giving.
Yeah.
Because like there's so many. Whether it be in the church.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes the church about bad as the world.
Yeah.
When it comes to taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
Or playing on your delicate sensibilities,
your generosity,
manipulation.
Yeah, man.
Don't give. If you don't give, you're gonna be cursed.
Exactly.
You know, you robbing God. If you don't do this, if you know, we want this much, we won't have these lines. I got a 500. I want 1,000.
Yeah.
All this type of stuff. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got a lot of ground to cover. I just gotta be transparent about the thing.
Oh yeah, man. And we've all had those moments where we don't want to give, you know.
It's not that I don't want to give. It's just that I'm just real picky about who I'll sow my time and energy and money into, because I just like I'll be feeling like, yeah, these people probably ain't worth it there. And then
I
sometimes,
mean,
and then a lot of times over time they prove me to be right.
yeah.
And I just be like, dang,
Yeah.
all the time, and then this little clown.
I feel you on that. You know,
But I mean, but you absolutely right though. You know, it's about the heart. So
Yeah.
and I'm glad I didn't give to those people because my heart wasn't.
yeah,
wouldn't have
wasn't
been in
right.
it.
Yeah, so either way, it wouldn't.
So
have sold
I
it
will say I
different.
do understand that I do have a grip on that aspect of it. Not giving to people if I don't like feel like I already know in my heart like I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And there's been times in the past where I didn't want to give to a certain like whoever, probably church.
Yeah.
And, but they were using the scriptures to make me like feel bad about it.
Yeah. And you know what, man? It was like, I think I've even sold in places that weren't, you know, all the way. I would say people in places where they used it for some type of wrong. And it's weird. Sometimes I still yield results from it. You know, I've gotten bills paid because I gave something. And you know what, man? I've learned that it's not about who you giving to, or what you're doing. It's all about God, man. Like, whenever you give, I forget that verse, but what was it? I just had it in my head. Like, doing everything like the Spirit of Christ. I forgot what verse it was, but it was sort of speaking like that. What in everything you do in the spirit of meekness, or you know, just having the Spirit of Christ. That you know, you doing it for God, and whatever you do represents Him. So you know, just having that heart to do it in the right way.
Yeah, I think Paul was talking about that, like when he was talking about the servants. You know, you're not.
Yeah.
When you servants, or like kind of like, you know, if you're an employee on the job, and you know, don't only work like you're supposed to when your supervisor's looking.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
And he's like, do it as unto God, you know, because you know your reward. That's where your reward is.
Yeah.
And then it also talks about the employer or the master in the Bible sense. He's talking about the master or the employer also treating the employee. And I mean, so you know, it's like the scripture when it talks about, you know, honor thy mother and father, but then it tells the parents not to provoke.
Yeah, not to provoke your child.
It's like people always.
Oh, they forget that part.
Yeah, they forget. they remember one part and they forget the other.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll be the first one to say I remember both parts. And it was at a time that I willingly disregarded.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We just willingly disregarded. And I'm not saying that
I'm gonna
do
what I'm gonna do.
I mean, but
yeah,
that's what I did.
Yeah, it was wrong at the time.
I mean, it was wrong. It was wrong, and I ain't even gonna lie. I really didn't care at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But you know, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I mean, they don't want to say that, but
I mean, it is what
your
it
actions
is.
said it. So I mean, what you gonna do?
Exactly, man.
But I do thank God for grace.
Oh yeah, man. He's constantly changing this, bro. Like every day, he is working in some area. That's why, you know, this part about giving. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't paid tithes in almost a year. I just started back. And you know what, man? It's weird. God was still blessing me in that. And I was like, why? You know, sure, I got like 2 raises, bro. I didn't even ask for it. I'm like, dang. And I think that aspect, it makes me want to give. Because if God, you know, blessed me with that without giving to, you know, His kingdom or His purpose.
Were you just not paying tithes, or were you just not giving to church at all?
Not paying tithes.
But you were still giving.
Yeah, I was giving. Yeah. I've always, you know, if I had it, I gave it, you know. But I wasn't paying my tithes. Like, bro, I was a major tither.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I was, you know, just a tither off the gross, not the net, you know.
Right.
So, like, and this past Sunday, that was my first day actually doing it. And it's weird that, the pastor was talking about, being generous. And like, I was before, I think the week before, I was like, man, I'm about to start doing my tithes. And I had to draw all the money out because I was like, all right, I'm going to put this to the side and go ahead and take care of this. And it's weird how the message was so on point of what I really wanted to do for God. And you know what, we first thing we're gonna talk about is different ways you can give. And first is financially. I know money is, it can rule you if you let it. It can rule you if you let it. A lot of people get that verse wrong, talking about
What, talking about the
money is the root of all evil, but no, it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. So, as long as you don't idolize your money, because man, a lot of us have like a closed fist, and you can't be that way in life. The purpose of money is to help others. It's not just about you and what you can get. That's why a lot of you get a lot of tax break from giving, bruh. Like, so,
if you give over 5,000.
Yeah, this is true.
It's gotta be over 5,000 to get a tax break. That's
that's why you see a lot of celebrities, they'll quickly donate because they know they finna get that back.
Talking about, never mind, I don't even want to get into that. But
I mean, bro, they give though. You can't take that from them. Shoot. But yeah, like financially, I believe I'm starting to get better in that. I used to be closed fist because, stuff has happened to me. People are taking advantage of me. And, just different dealings with a lot of different people. And, I think God has finally got me back to a point where I can give freely. And he's even put me in a position where I can give, and not struggling. I don't have to rearrange stuff to give. But it's just freely, And, that's the way we should be. Because, like, back in the day, with the Acts church, bruh, like, they brought all their stuff together. Whoever needed this, they gave it. So.
And you know what? I've never seen it.
I've
never seen it.
Never seen that acted out. And I've heard a lot of churches be like, oh, we gonna be like the Acts church. But I never seen it put to practice.
I haven't seen it yet. Not since I've been paying attention.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah.
Not since I've been paying attention have I seen. Now, what'll happen is they'll say, so-and-so has this need, and we're going to raise an offering, one for the church.
Exactly.
And then one for the pastor. And then we're going to raise one for that need.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm like, but that ain't the way they did it. They ain't raised one need for the church back then and then raise another need for whoever. They took what they put into, because that was what the.
And you know what really gets me heated sometimes is when, they'll have an offering for someone, but then they'll take it to the back and count it. I'm like, bruh, just give it to them.
Yeah, that is.
So
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, bro. Like, why you gotta count their blessings? Let them count their blessings. Like for real. Cause I think a lot of them they'll put it down as they gave them that amount of money for their tax.
That came from the church. And I'm like,
exactly.
Man, a third of the people don't even go here.
Exactly. And I'm like, man, we can't be like that. Like that's just flaw. Like, man, shoot. Let them people count that money. Let them enjoy counting that money.
I think I'm gonna try and get back in the time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. I've been praying about it.
Yeah.
Because you know what, the narrative behind my tithing is why I stopped. Because it was either a tithe so I won't be cursed, or I give so I can get.
Yeah. And you know what? We encourage everybody to do your research. Don't just listen to us.
Yeah,
Like do Bible studies. There's plenty of research on how giving can not only benefit you but benefit others. Like you said, giving's not just for you; it's for others, and you never know how God's protecting you. And at the same time, it may not come back in the same form. You never know. You could give a certain amount of money and your health be in check. You know, you never know. Like, shoot, it could have been your time to get hit by a car or something go wrong with your vehicle or something like that. You never know what type of calamity you're avoiding by sowing seeds into different people. But like I said, it's always good to give financially. Another way you can give is giving your attention and time. I remember, like, I really want to get back into volunteering. I think when I, just establish my own place and all that, I want to do more mentoring. Be able to, help out in the community, like really just dig deep and, just help those in need. As far as, just spending time with people, like man, how many people really go to nursing homes and see about elderly and, just different places like that? It's very rare.
I think probably be fun to go play some cars with some.
Oh yeah, man, like for real, like just doing simple stuff like that. Cause I was doing it good in college and I liked it, bruh. Like, boy, I had some crazy stories that they were telling. Like, man, them old ladies. I ain't gonna lie, one tried to grab me. I was like, all right now.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah. Yeah, man, they were fun. Like, me and a friend, we went to the nursing home for, cause when you're in an organization or whatever, you gotta do like community service and stuff like that. And it was fun. Like, I enjoyed doing it. Like, at first I was like, I don't know about this, cause all these sickly people, but it turned out to be a great time. And I would look forward to doing that again, because some of these people don't have family that come visit them, and they're still lively but don't have those around them that care about them, like that learn their name and know what they like. Some people need that. Even just youth programs like those after school programs and stuff like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, I probably have difficulty doing it because I work late, but just making that time. Like I said, anything you want to do, you'll make time for. But yeah, I would love to go visit a nursing home on Saturday or something. Just to encourage others.
Yeah, I can do that. We can try that like a Saturday morning.
Oh yeah, man.
See what's happening.
Yeah, bro.
Attention to time is very important.
Yeah.
Very important. Like, even in the church, give your time. Because, not everybody has a job. You can't give what you don't have.
Yeah.
So, you ain't got a job, you definitely got time.
Yeah.
So, spend your time, I don't know, help clean the church up.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
Help keep the yard clean.
Shoot, give your prayers. Give your prayers, man. There's so much prayer can do. And you ain't got to tell everybody you praying for them. Just do it. Like, we spend so much time, and it's crazy, man. It feels like whenever I'm in like a dire situation, it seems like someone else's situation comes into my situation, and I forget all about my situation to help them with their situation, and somehow my situation take care of itself. I think a lot of times we'll focus on what we got going on, and really God's trying to use you to help someone else. And I've really learned that, just give it to God, But yeah, it's been so many times, man, I've been through my last, and God, He comes through, man, with everything you need. But yeah, you gotta use wisdom in it, and just learn how to give your time, give your attention to someone, because you never know what that can do for someone. You might save a life that way. Shoot. But
yeah. So we also talk about giving and an aspect of forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
And, we talked about forgiveness before.
Oh yeah.
On one of our earlier episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But forgiveness. It's not just for that person.
Mm-hmm.
It's for you.
It's mainly for you.
Mainly for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important if you have a relationship with Christ. It's it's quite important. It's key.
Yeah, man. Shoot, like if you are harboring unforgiveness, like that can set you back. Like, and I know we've all been through difficult situations. People may have hurt us emotionally or physically, but like you really have to seek God. And like we said before, you gotta forgive yourself, you gotta forgive that person, and at the same time you ain't got to deal with them, but you have to forgive them. I know God is still working in me to forgive a lot of people. I'm not saying I'm all the way there yet, but I'm constantly
working on it.
Constantly working on it. And one way to do that is to not be bashing them. Although you want to. I want to say so and so was trash, but you gotta be developing your thinking. And I think one of the points where that you've forgiven them is when you see them doing well and you don't feel some type of way. You see them achieving something great and you don't feel some type of way. And I'm pushing towards that point. Like I said, I ain't there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't there yet, but I want to get there. Like I said, I want to give forgiveness freely. And it's some stuff it is easy to forgive for, but some stuff is deep that it takes time.
It was deeper.
It takes time. But yeah, man. But always be in the spirit of forgiving. Whether it's yourself, your family, friends, whoever. Be quick to forgive, man, because you don't want to leave this earth and harbor that. That may be the one thing that gets you from going to heaven, bruh. But yeah, always work on forgiveness. It don't matter how big or small. It could be something little, that can blow up to something bigger. Just forgive. It's all about forgiveness.
What was one of the hardest things you had to forgive somebody for, bro?
I guess when like certain friends left me, when I was in a difficult situation, and to be honest, man, when you ride for someone that like you there for them, and for them to just pretty much just switch up out of the blue. And there's been people that they've heard lies from other people, and what they don't know is those people told lies about them, but I didn't tell them that.
Right.
And you know what, man, I'm to the point where it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like you said, some people are in your life for a season, some people are in your life for a lifetime, and some people are just here for just here. And I'm starting to learn you gotta take the good out of every situation.
Yeah.
There was some good times that I learned a lot about myself. Learned how to be better. And gotta take those things to heart. Just let it go. Cause like, man, I can't live in fear. Running into certain people. I can't just shelter myself to where like if I see them, I'd get immediately mad, because that means they still have control over you.
Yeah.
So that's why you got constantly be in forgiveness. And if those thoughts do come, be like, Lord, control my mind, cause I'm feeling some type of way. Help me heal my heart, and just cry out to God, like, cause there's a lot of stuff. I'm like, God, I'm tired of dealing with these feelings I feel. Like, it's been some years. It's time to let this go.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, man. Like, but what about you, bro?
Oh, forgiveness. I don't know. I wouldn't say I probably haven't had any like really major things like people like somebody I really was close to like backstabbing me or anything like that. But just there has been instances where people I thought I was cool with, and life just kind of life kind of goes in a certain direction sometimes. You know, you really have to just learn how to let things go.
Oh yeah, man.
And I think that's like I can forgive, but it's the letting go of it part.
Yeah.
Like
keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
Like that's when you know.
It's like I was like, I'm cool, and then it creeps back up in my mind. This nigga, you be like,
and you know what, bro? I hate it when it's been like a good month or two, and I don't think about this person. I don't but then God will send me a random dream and mess me all the way up. I'm like, oh,
God of Facebook.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, dang, I thought I was healed from this. But I'm like, man.
Yeah. God, Holy Spirit to show you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, you still got that. You still got that little bit. I mean, and one thing I've been working on now is just being real with myself.
Yeah.
About where I am right now.
Yeah, bro.
And who I am and the things I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I deal with unforgiveness, but I'm just like, I just gotta let it go though.
Yeah, I feel you.
That part, I just gotta. All right, so I'm cool. I'm not necessarily mad at that person anymore, but I gotta let the situation go.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
And that mixed in with my pettiness.
Oh yeah.
Is
yeah, man. Like
combination.
We both got pettiness.
Yeah. I was like, man, doggone, man. You be trying to do the right thing. Some joker decides they wanna what? Oh, really?
Turn up
now
on some foolishness.
I'm like, see, like we just be trying to mind our business. We be trying to do right, and then here comes some clown. They just wanna just bring the worst about somebody. Boy.
Oh yeah, man. Oof. Yeah, I can't stand it, bro. Like, oof.
Life test, the test that life brings sometimes is like it really shows you where you are.
Oh yeah.
How you respond to certain things. How you respond to the simplest things sometimes.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
Somebody coming at your job talking to you out the way.
Oh yeah.
And how you respond to that. It really shows you where you are. Do you really have a hold on yourself?
Yeah, that's true, man.
Like these tests will come and it will show you. So you just gotta be honest with yourself. Maybe you not as mature as you thought you was.
That's true, man. We really gotta heart check ourselves every day. Yeah. Every day you wake up, look in that mirror, say, "Hey, I got issues," and deal with them.
Yeah, mad issues.
Don't just acknowledge them. Deal with them, man.
Like, for real. That's why, I'm in no hurry to do anything relationship wise, and this is why.
Man.
Because over the last especially over the last few months, but over the last year, I've just been doing more looking at myself.
Yeah, man. Soul searching.
And I'm like, I don't need to be in a relationship.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Like, right now,
no.
Because either they'll get hurt or I'll get hurt or we both hurt each other.
Yeah.
And you know what?
the toxicity is a little high right now. So yeah, but I know that was a little free nugget. Check yourself.
Check yourself.
Check yourself out here. Daily, on the daily.
Oh yeah, so we talked about giving forgiveness. One thing we really need to do is learn to be thankful. Give your thanks.
And not just on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. Give your thanks and appreciation, man. Like you never know what a kind word to someone can do. I remember like last week, bro, I was like, God, am I really doing enough? And I was walking to my car and this lady came up to me and was like, you really have a really sweet spirit. Like the way you've helped me with my project, it helped me to, get A's, and like I couldn't have done any of that without your help. And bro, that thing hit me. I was like, dang.
You was in the car crying.
I was crying. I ain't gonna lie. I cried in the car.
Okay. I just asked because I seen that Facebook post.
Yeah, bro, that was about what happened, last week. And I was like, dang. I was like, man. And you know what? It feels so good to be appreciated. And it feels good to appreciate others. That's why I sent you a text the other week. I was like, bro, appreciate you for riding with me. Cause like, man, it could be anybody here doing this podcast with me. Mm-hmm. But the quality you bring to the table, I'm so thankful for it. As far as even just creating the intro, like all that different stuff, man. I appreciate that. And you gotta learn to tell people while they're alive, cause you never know, man. You never know what might happen to someone. Give your flowers while you're alive. Yeah. And you know what? I learned that, being thankful, it can really change your attitude. Like, man, I remember, like I was said before, I think I said this before on the podcast. Like, I was always negative when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And, my mom was telling me, switch that with a thank you. Instead of complaining, say thank you. And like I said, still working on it. But like certain stuff, it don't bother me no more.
And I just realized something you said, that being thankful, telling people thank you, and showing appreciation for people, it keeps you humble.
Yeah, man, it does.
Because people, when you ain't humble, you feel like you don't need to give thanks to anybody. You did it all yourself. You self-made. Mm-hmm. You did it all yourself. Yep. Nobody helped you. Mm-hmm. You drew the breath in your body.
Exactly.
You woke yourself up this morning.
It was me.
Yeah, it was all me. I'm self-made. So that there's no humbleness in that.
Oh no,
at all.
Not at all, man.
So
like, you gotta live a humble life.
Give it thanks. It builds character.
Yeah. Daily character, like daily man. Character.
I tell people thank you. Somebody does something for me. Thank you.
Exactly.
Appreciate
it's just
you.
Simple stuff, Sure, you never know what people going through, and you're like, tell people how you feel about them, just even just random people that like, hey man, I appreciate you, helping me out with this. Mm-hmm. Like, just let them know, cause you never know, man. Shoot, I know I go through some crazy times. Mm-hmm. It seemed like, that text or that call would come at the right time when you need it. So we need to do that back, to others. So, but yeah, man, like you can really do a lot when you give thanks to others. You never know whose life you will inspire when you do it. Even your family, like you gotta tell people that you appreciate them. Even the people you don't like, and that's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to, give thanks for someone you don't like. But
yeah, you just be like, I thank you for being you. For real though.
That's real though.
Think about it. All right,
That's
so
real.
See, because their ignorance, and you say, you know what? You giving patience.
Yeah.
You extending grace to that person.
Killing them with
putting
kindness.
out with their foolishness.
Yeah.
And by doing that, it's like you're constantly exercising that grace muscle, that patience muscle, that tolerance muscle.
Yeah.
And so, and that humbleness is that all of that is building your character.
Yeah.
So if they wasn't that ignorant, they would well, at least they wouldn't be dang near stressing you out.
And you know what, bro? I'm a witness to that. That although giving to like someone you don't like, it may not change them, but it may change your situation.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was telling you, I worked at a job where your supervisor threatened to fire me. And like, it's weird. I don't even know why I did this. Probably now I just found out why I did this. Like, I would just give her random stuff. I would buy her a drink or something. Saying, hey, you ate? And I'd go get something, while we on break. And I was like, why am I doing these small favors for this lady that don't even like me? And it's crazy
she
that...
She drunk it too?
Huh?
She actually ate the stuff too?
Yeah. Shoot, so I'm gonna give you some free.
Well, I don't know. Maybe just if I was being nasty to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I could have did a whole bunch of stuff. But I know what, man?
That's what was going in my mind. Like,
yeah.
if I was that nasty, I would be thinking, they probably gonna try and poison me. So But
yeah, and you know what? Like I said before, that situation turned all the way around. Not only did she get fired, but which isn't funny, but at the time it was. I was like, dang. She got fired, and I got a offer to work somewhere else that was way better. And you know what? I'm looking at that now, and I'm like, those little small tokens of just being kind to someone, even someone who's mean to you. A lot of people that bully you, they're going through something too.
Mm-hmm.
You really gotta look at the deeper meaning of why they're doing it. Cause some people can be jealous of you because you smile and have a good attitude about life. If you come to work happy, they get annoyed by that. Because they're not happy within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I've faced that a lot. Even in the school, cause even my mom would tell me I was a happy child. I was always one that just liked to smile, have fun, and just be a kid. And, I bring that aspect into adulthood. Like, I'm always, joking around. I'm always, trying to lighten the mood or, break tension. Because, like, I'm at the point where I need peace. I'd rather laugh than, be all mad about everything. Like, and you know what, man? I'm come to the point where if it's gonna stress me that much, I'm taking it out of my life.
True enough.
I'm dismissing it.
Deuces.
But yeah, man, like when you give to someone you don't like, it'll come back to you. You never know what type of form it will, but it will, man. Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But one last thing we want to talk about, and this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's talking about giving knowledge.
Oh yeah, man. Like, we all have gifts. We all got talents. We all got know-hows. We all know how to do something. And especially in the black community, we really got to learn to bring our talents together to build one another up. I know, like, even small stuff like how to get ahead in your taxes, how to purchase a home, how to, build equity, how to, do stocks, how to pay off a house, how to budget, how to manage, money to grow. We need those type of things. And like, there's so many people that have those gifts, but they keep it to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much that we don't have because of lack of knowledge. And I'm at the point where I want to see everyone succeed. I remember even at the beginning of the year, I posted and it was like, shout out your business. Like, I want to know people in every sector. Like, if someone needs a lawyer, I want to be able to call on this person. If someone needs someone to teach their child, I want to call on that person. Just having those different people that you can go to and be like, hey, so and so needs this. It's not only putting money in your pocket, but you're able to help someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And spreading knowledge about stuff, like, man, it comes back to you. Like, we don't know a lot. And some stuff you can Google, but there's some things that, like, learning from someone who's experienced is way more valuable than Googling. Because you can Google some stuff and they'll tell you, this is how you do it step by step. But when you try to do it yourself, it don't turn out that way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and
man.
I just want to, we ain't talking about this whole, knowledge, wisdom. We ain't, when I say this, we ain't talking about this whole woke thing.
Oh, no.
You just keep that over there.
Yeah.
We're talking about, all right, so perfect example. When I was a child, I was into music. I wanted to be a musician so bad.
Yeah.
But the musicians, they didn't want to teach.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to pass on knowledge.
Yeah.
The knowledge that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool now because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of what they would have passed down would have been a lot of bad habits anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that I was able to learn things more, a more efficient and correct way of doing things when it comes to as aspects of a musician.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but there's a lot of bad habits that we pass down, that we teach, like the youth.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I mean, and but we keep it's like we've been keeping a lot of the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of these young men out here and young women that they perishing, like you said, from the lack of knowledge, man.
Yeah, man.
They crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because they don't have anybody showing them.
Yeah. And you know what? It's not only the financially type stuff, but you gotta tell what you've gone through. I know I probably would have been a lot further if, certain people would have told me that they went through the same thing. I'm like, oh, snap, you went through this too? I could have talked to you about it. Because I've been dealing with this for a long time. And you know what? If you're out of something that someone else is struggling with, why wouldn't you, extend your hand and be like, hey, this is how you do it. It could be something as simple as, changing your oil. Mm-hmm. Just simple tasks like that. Man, I really think we need to put a value in home ec for our kids. Kids nowadays, they won't know how to balance a checkbook. They wouldn't know how to, just budget. Just simple stuff like that, man. And
a lot of people don't even carry checkbooks anymore.
Yeah, they don't. And you know what? Nowadays, I finally got a system down pat where, every month I write down all my bills, even take out, what I want to do for savings, also include gas, all of that. And, even stuff for fun, like on vacations I want to go on, I'll set aside certain money for that. Stuff I want to do for myself, I'll set aside money. Planning everything on a budget. I had to teach myself that, man. Mm-hmm. No one really taught me, and some would be like, man, you should know that. And I'm like, when you ain't taught, how I'm supposed to know? And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I had a poverty mindset. I always was buying what I really didn't need. Mm-hmm. I didn't really take my financials seriously back in the day, and you can pay for that. I'm finally to the point where
finances
where my head is above water. Man, shoot.
Yeah, finances and health.
Oh yeah,
you got to take that stuff seriously when you're in your 20s. You gotta make good habits. Yeah. Of those things when you in your 20s, man.
I'm telling you,
20s and 30s, you got to make solid habits of your financial situation and your health situation.
I'm telling you, man, because that junk will affect you hard.
Yes, that stuff is you can't be trying to play catch up when you late 30s, early 40s, man. Mm-mm. The game, gonna be different at that point, man.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we always want to give knowledge. You don't want to be out here with that foolishness.
Yeah. Speaking of which. Yeah, you already know what time it is.
It is Miss Me with the Foolishness.
Go on and tell them what it's talking about, bro.
All right, so we going to give Florida man a little break right now. And we going to talk about Florida woman.
And she looked like a Florida woman, too, boy.
So, our story for today, a Florida woman is being accused zipping her boyfriend into a suitcase and leaving him to die. So pretty much what happened, or what the woman said happened, her and her husband were playing hide and seek. And somehow he zipped himself in his suitcase. And I guess she found him.
No, she zipped him up.
Oh.
She zipped him in the suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
And she says she went to bed without realizing he was still in the luggage.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's word for word what she said. And I was like, huh?
But okay, so hold on. Before we go any further, this dude must have been a little person.
Had to be.
I'm like, cause I mean, I've seen some big luggage.
Yeah.
But luggage big enough to fit a grown man in?
Yeah.
Nah, he had to be 4'11".
Yeah, like small.
He was small. That midget.
Unless it's one of them huge carrying cases, then.
I'm like, where? I mean, but honestly though, bro, I don't think I've ever seen a luggage, a woman's luggage that's big enough to carry a whole man in.
Yeah, that was.
He
First
must
of all,
have been a yoga or something, boy.
First of all, I'm not finna do something as stupid as put myself in no luggage bag.
Okay, so we're gonna bring some more context to this thing.
Yeah.
Because it goes much deeper than this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so she claims she zipped him up in there, went to bed, forgot he was in there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so but police later saw videos showing her taunting him for cheating on her. As he struggled to get out of the suitcase. First of all, he's stupid. Mm-hmm. Why would you get in a suitcase knowing you done cheated on your girl?
Oh yeah.
Why would you let your girl zip you up in a suitcase knowing you done cheated on her?
You trying to be like Beyonce, to the left. Like, bruh, everything in the box to the left. Like, bruh, like, no.
Like, where was your survival instinct at?
Yeah, like, and for men, like you should be strong enough to bust through a suitcase. I'm sorry.
He probably suffocated, man. I don't know. If it was one of them good ones.
Well, I mean, I would have been rolling around or something.
Yeah, man, he probably all that moving around in that tight space is probably what
exhausting him out.
He suffocated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the more moving he did, the less air was in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so
I'm like, man, like,
Florida woman was arrested and they found him zipped up in the case.
Like, God dog.
It's ain't funny, but I mean,
she told the police that she left the zipper slightly unzipped, and that two of the guy's fingers could get through. And talking about she wandered off the bed, and she didn't say this at first, but she later was like, "Oh yeah, I was drunk too." Like, that's supposed to help. Like, bruh, it's. Well, I will say alcohol does make you do some crazy stuff, but
it was just Chardonnay though.
Yeah, that's
Chardonnay
don't make you do that now.
No, that's for her behavior. That's some E&J.
Man,
Paul Masson.
She finna be in there with the toe sucker.
Bacardi 151, boy. She was on something strong. Mm-hmm. Because she let all the hate come out of her.
Oh yeah, all the hate. And I'm like, man, what caused you to do this? Oh, not only that, after she get up that morning, find out he dead, guess what the first thing she does?
She calls her ex.
Calls her ex-husband. And he got some sense and called the police before he touched anything. Brother was like, no, I ain't finna deal with this. And I don't blame him. Like you can't be that dumb. Like,
so okay. So apparently he had like scratches on his back and neck, bruises on the shoulder, skull, and forehead, busted lip. What do you think she did while he was in that suitcase? Because they don't really say they didn't say what the precise cause of death how in the world did he get all them? How did he get all them bruises and stuff?
Well, they
just trying to struggle to get out of the suitcase.
Well, she was in the video saying that she was caught saying, "Yeah, that's what you do when you choke me. You should probably shut the F up." That's what she said. That's on you. Oh, that's what I feel like when you cheat on me.
And he was like, I can't breathe. Seriously, he said. Second video shows him crying out and struggling to get out the suitcase from a different position. Where the heck? Who was recording these videos?
Okay, I wish we had the video. I want to see what this looked like.
She said she didn't remember recording the videos in the minute that they looked bad.
Okay. But yeah, she went to Orange County Jail. Florida, y'all tripping. This is another case of a Florida resident. Now, we just came from Florida. What's going on? Speaking of which, bro, you want to tell them about the situation we saw?
Oh, man. I don't think so, bro, because we might have to say that.
Yeah, we might do a skit of that, because that was some straight foolishness.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, man. Like, I'll say this. If y'all... Nah, we just gonna wait.
We'll wait. Just know y'all homeless is trash.
Yeah, Florida's... Florida's... Y'all homeless people, but...
Y'all a different type of crazy.
Yeah, y'all a different
That's all
breed,
we gonna
man.
say on that.
It's a different breed down there, man. And y'all checkers is a trash, too. Service down there is just...
Man, I was like,
I don't know what to tell y'all, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all hurt.
Yeah.
But, just, think about everything we said.
Oh, yeah.
You know, giving... Like I said, I'm gonna work on my giving.
Same here. I'm gonna be more generous.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like we were saying in the last episode, give to yourself as well. You know what? You need that time where you need to appreciate your own self. Give to you. Like, say kind words about yourself. Build yourself up. Give financially to you. In other words, put money in your savings. That's how you give to you.
Yeah.
Like, man, you gotta do all those things we mentioned to yourself as well. Send yourself an encouraging word, like, Jeremy, I really appreciate what you putting in work, doing these podcasts, editing these videos, working hard at work. You gotta encourage yourself. Build your own self-esteem, cause ain't nobody else gonna do it, unless you do have a good partner or someone who encourages you.
And look here, man. I'm saying this from the heart. We need y'all to build us up, man.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, man.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Give to us.
As we give unto y'all.
You want to give to us? Buy a shirt. Heck, share this video with whoever.
Yeah. We gonna, and I know we've been saying this. I mean, we still work. Everything is in the production stage right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We are working on music. We've been working on ideas for skits.
Oh yeah.
We gonna have some good stuff for y'all. We gonna have some good stuff for y'all, man. Spring is gonna be a good time, man.
Oh yeah.
Summer's gonna be even better.
Oh man, summer's gonna be lit.
So y'all just keep riding with us, man.
Oh yeah.
Buy a shirt.
Oh yeah.
Buy one for your people. If you know you ain't with the foolishness, buy Miss Me with the Foolishness.
Oh yeah.
One time. You know what that stands for? That means, all right, it's got two meanings. I ain't gonna lie. One time's got two meanings. All right, so the first meaning it's referring to how much you only got one time in this life. You only got one life.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you need to do right by yourself. Do right by everybody around you, because that's what we're on this earth to do.
Oh yeah, bro.
Be driven in your purpose, man. And it also means jokers got one time before they catch these hands. I ain't even gonna lie, that's what it means.
Pat.
Stab. For
Yes,
real.
sir.
So we got Parking Lot Parable shirt.
Yes, sir.
We got one time.
And
we got Miss Me with the Foolishness.
Bruh, if you want to support our other Resist the Parable, check us out, man. Like, go to Resist the Parable page, and the link is on there. I think it's even in our Parking Lot Parables bio.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, but you can follow me on Facebook, Matthew Priest, Instagram, Matt P2Real, Snapchat, Twitter, Unprecedented MP.
Yes, sir. And you can follow me at The Chase Hardin on all social media platforms, as well as you can follow on Parking Lot Parables on all social media platforms.
Yep, YouTube included.
Oh yeah, we on YouTube. Follow us.
Yeah, of course. If you ain't got time to watch the video, you can listen to it on Spotify,
Apple Podcasts.
We on there. So
if you really want to just do it online, you can go to Buzzsprout and search for Parking Lot Parables, and we're on there as well.
Okay. Yeah, we all over.
We everywhere.
We all everywhere.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, we spreading.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Not unlike.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna go there. All right, so man, yeah, we in here, man. Y'all,
Yes, sir.
y'all stay up with us, man. I am Matt P.
I'm Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.